I've completed the GO Pass Deluxe for November, and I thought it would be fun to claim it here in this forest. So with that being said, here it is. I have completed everything, so let's just claim everything together. Starters, we're gonna get the 10,000 dust and of course the XP. Though I should have said that the other way around, but whatever. We also get ourselves 30 Pokeballs, and we're gonna get our first encounter after these Whalmer candies. And it's gonna be a Dynamax one, but will we get the pink-purple one? But we don't. No Thanos for us. I did get one of those recently though, so I don't really need it, but it would have been a cool thing to get on the video, of course. Just fixed the lens because I realized it was a little too zoomed in, but let's continue. Let's get our XP, let's get our dust, and of course, we're gonna get a Mudkip. It seems like they were doing an interesting thing for this month where it was just grass, fire, water. But anywho, what do we got? Not a purple one, not a big deal. Let's just get this Mudkip. And just to show you the IVs, it was fine. Also, the Whalmer was, yeah. Our next encounter is gonna be with a Feebas, and this is a boosted shiny, so do we get the purple here? We do not, and a 110. I don't know why, but that feels kind of all right. A 110 Feebas is a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, now that we're done with that fish, let's get our incenses, let's get the Pokeballs, and of course we're gonna get some Burmy candy, and this will be the Trash Cloak Burmy. It's very useful in PvP, but sadly it's not shiny, though that is a full odd shiny. It's 1 in 500, and of course it does that every time. Every time I throw out a Burmy, it always just goes up. But this Burmy is bad. Continuing with the rewards, we get ourselves some berries, we get some XP, we're gonna get some good dust. We're gonna get a Staryu encounter. Always down with a Staryu encounter, and also apparently I picked up the 500 max particles, but there we go. Well, let's get that Starmie now, or Staryu, I mean. It's not shiny. I don't know what a 476 is. I haven't gotten a Staryu from research in a while. So this Staryu is 3-star at least, I guess. Moving on, we'll get the Fast TMs and the Lucky Egg. We'll get the mysterious components, and now we're gonna get ourselves a fossil Pokemon. Let's see what the Anorith wants to do for us. It doesn't want to shine. Very nice looking shiny though. I really like shiny Anorith a lot. And apparently, I have made a radar. Beautiful. What I wanted to show you was the IVs. My goodness, I am just getting rocked on IVs right now. But that's perfectly fine. Hopefully we save those good IVs for later down the line. So let's get this Ninconda. And it is also boosted, but not for me. Good luck to you all though. If you bought this ticket, you will get that boosted encounter if you don't have that shiny already. And if you don't get it from this, really don't worry about it. Ninconda shows up in events quite often, and it's boosted every single time. I usually get like 7 to 10 of them every single time they come out in an event. This one is putting up a big fight. Get in your home. And now that we got it, a little better. Let's get the Greats now. Let's get the Machop candies and then a Dynamax Machop. It would be cool to get this shiny, though I prefer the Gigantamax, but let's see what happens. I love it when it spawns in and it's not shiny. You'll see that the CP shows up a little bit as it comes in, but let's just get this one. And the Dynamax Machop is a lot better. Cool. Next up is the Nanabs, the Silver Pineapple Berries, the Charge TMs, the Lower Module, some Poffins. I love those Poffins. And we're gonna get a Galarian Ponyta now, and this is a boosted shiny. It's also showing up during Wild Area, so good luck, but also, no. 717, 3-star, at least they're going up in IVs. Let's get the 4,000 XP, and then we'll get our hands on a decent amount of Great Balls here, 50 of them in total. We'll get the Stardust as well, and now we're getting a Galarian Meowth encounter. It's also boosted. Won't get boosted dust from these though, strangely enough, but do we get the Golden Kitty? We do not. Ah, man. Fantastic shiny. Really do love it, and I've been pretty lucky about seeing it in the wild during non-event days. And to be honest, I think this isn't great. Well, it's up there-ish. Let's get the Sinistea candy, and I think this is actually like full odds right now, but whatever. Pink teacup would be cool, but it isn't, and maybe it will be a authentic one, you know? It'd be cool if it was authentic. Arya, no, 50, and decent enough, but it is a phony. Having an authentic shiny would be insanely rare. And if you have one, let me know in the comments down below. But there's that rare candy. Let's get that incense. More mysterious components. And now we're gonna get a Nickit. Unfortunately, this thing cannot be shiny, so let's just get it out of the way. It's a 305. I feel like that's kind of up there. I actually think that is kind of up there, but maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've claimed a Nickit. So 305 is a 98. I was right. I knew something felt good about that number, but wow. All right, well, of course, the thing that can't be shiny is one of the best things we got. Let's get 6,000 XP in total. Let's get the Great Balls. Let's get all that Stardust, 6,000 of it, and we're gonna get another boosted encounter with Gibble. I do love me a good blue and yellow Gibble, so here it is. No, of course not. 446. I think you want 466, or maybe it's 477. I don't remember, actually, to be honest with you. It's been a while, but this ain't the hundo, that's for sure. But just to prove it to you, 446 is almost the floor, yeah. Luckily, I already have 2 Shundos of that, but anyways, let's get our 500 max particles. Let's get the Great Bowls. And then we're gonna get a Rockruff encounter. I would love a blue puppy. It would be kind of fun, so blue puppy. No, oh man. Plus, I don't think it's very good. You wanna be in the 400s, I believe, for the hundo, so I guess it's all right. But also, please go in your home and stay there. And apparently, we have another radar. Awesome. But anyways, the Rockruff is it's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. A 10, 15, 15, and it's not the special one. It's one of the base ones, but whatever. whatever. Next up is Falinks, and we did actually see recently that it got a Mega, so it would be cool to get a good one. You want 10-10, and not the right colors and not the right CP. Oh well, not a big deal. I don't really know how useful Mega Falinks is going to be. It'd be cool if it was like #1 fighting type, but I kind of doubt it. But it looks great. I do love the Mega a lot. And like I said, 10-10 is what you want, and that is not great. Now let's get the Lucky Egg 3 rare candies, more mysterious components, and now we're going to get an Aerodactyl. If I can actually click on it. I don't know what's going on here, but there we go. I would like a shiny. I mean, you know, they're decently common during fossil events, but maybe this one's good because it's from research. It isn't shiny, and I think 1184 is all right. I could be wrong. I swear, it's been a while since I've had to really worry about these, like, actual numbers for these specific Pokemon. We'll take a look at this one, because I have a feeling that this one's kind of up there, but maybe I'm very wrong here. Does my memory serve me well? Yep, there we go. So I knew it had to be a little higher this. I knew it wasn't the hundo, but I knew it was up there. Let's get the fast TMs, let's get the star piece. I already claimed the premium battle pass a little earlier. Charge TMs, and now we're gonna get ourselves a Galarian Darumaka, another boosted shiny. So here it is, green. Now, man, we're getting really rocked when it comes down to shinies, but it is what it is. That usually is what happens to me during these passes. Don't buy this thing if you think you're going to get a shiny. Like, it'd be cool if it happens, and they are giving you boosted opportunities, but you're not getting a ton of opportunities. But the trade-off is you are getting a lot of great items. But anyways, there it is. It is a 3-star at least. Let's get the 8,000 XP. We're gonna get ourselves 65 Great Bowels, and then 8,000 Stardust. We'll get the pincer candies out of the way, and then boosted, of course, but it isn't a shiny. That would have been nice, though, because I haven't seen it in a while, and it looks good. I like the blue with the weird, like, greenish-brown, I guess, pincers. It's interesting. But this one is 3-star. Claim the Sandile in just a second, but let's get rid of the lure modules. Let's get the silver pineapple berries, and now let's get that Sandile. Please be the yellow one. I love this shiny a lot. So, no, not it. 409. It's been a while since I've gotten a Sandile from research, but I want to say this is kind of down there. Am I correct? Oh, it's the floor. I was right, it's very down there. Can't get worse than that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well, let's get our Garbodor encounter, I guess. It's kind of weird that they're doing this. It is a boosted dust Pokemon, so that's nice, but at the same time, I don't believe this can be shiny, and it's definitely not a Gigantamax, but there it is. You know, Garbodor, everybody loves a good pile of trash. Oh my god. Okay, well, I don't know if you saw that, but one of those Asian giant hornets just flew past me, so that wasn't great. Man, they sound so distinct. They have such a low hum, it's horrifying. But anywho, yeah, these IVs are bad too. Hopefully that doesn't come back. I don't want to deal with that, but let's get these max particles. Let's get our 50 Ultra Balls. Let's get the Inkay candy, and this will be a Dynamax Inkay. I would really like to get a good one of these. Also, before I claim this, though, the giant hornet hit a spider web and just bounced off of it. That's how, like, dense those things are. Like, it didn't even get stuck or anything. Horrifying. Anywho, though, yellow. I love this shiny. But it ain't it. That would have been so nice. And I think this is 20 off the hundo. I think you want a 397, but whatever. Still cool to get it. Let's just confirm. Yeah, it's down there. All right, 2,500 XP. We'll get the same amount of dust. Let's get some Lucky Egg in there, a premium battle pass, a really good amount of Stardust. Love that. That's a little candy, and then we're gonna get a Hisuian Lilligant. This is a boosted shiny. We haven't seen one of these in a very long time. So here comes the shiny one. Nah, you would have had a more orangish tinge to it, but this is the first time we've ever had one of these in a research before. So we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it's a good one. I didn't get this hundo, I don't think, so it would be cool if this was that hundo, just so I could say I have one. I also didn't really go too hard on it because, you know, it's Hisuian Lilligant. We aren't going to use it for anything, but at least it's 3-star. Getting close to the end here. Let's just claim the Ultra Balls and let's get the 1,000 max particles. Love that. Wild area is literally tomorrow, so I'm going to be using those for sure. But there's the Corsola candy and a Galarian Corsola. I got shiny last time, so this one, not it. That would have been beautiful. I really do love running into shinies that you normally can't see in the wild, and this is one of them, and this is a really cool one. I like the just design of it. I love the typing. I like the lore that it's like dead coral, so it's a ghost type. You know, it really works, but not the hundo. I'm still trying to get that. Let's get the Scyther candies and get the Hisuian Cleavor. I mean, also boosted, so do we get a green one? No, but it is cool to see it. I really do like Cleavor a lot. Great design for sure. I love it when they introduce new Pokemon and there's like an accurate lore as to why they look the way they look and such like that. Because it's not just some random thing. They actually put a lot of thought into this stuff. But do they put a lot of thought into these IVs? No. Well, 3-star, but still. Now we're in the very final stretch. Let's get all the rare candies. We'll get the premium battle pass, the egg incubator, the XL rare candies. Love those. Dreepy candies, which means we're getting a Dreepy. Can't be shiny yet. Probably next year for Go Fest. And I mean, I've seen one of these literally every single time now. This has been one of the most consistent Pokemon in these little Go Passes. But to be fully honest with you, I don't have the slightest clue what the hundo is from research, so it's not that. Let's just claim these XL rare candies and rare candies real quick, and then we're going to get a Lucario. I've never gotten the shiny from this, though admittedly this has shown up a couple times, but not every single time. But do we get the yellow one this time? Please. No shiny Lucario in 1108. I did get the hundo during the first Osaka Go Fest. It was in research, but I don't for the life of me remember what that number was. Not exactly a common research, and it's definitely not that. Oh my goodness. And now we are truly at the final stretch. So let's get the Virizion candy. Let's get the Stardust and the XLs for it. Let's get the XP, the Super Incubator, our Lucky Trinket, and our Virizion are right there. So let's get the Lucky Trinket. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Virizion check. Hopefully we will get the shiny. I have never gotten a shiny from these legendaries with the background. It would be very, very nice to get it here. So 3, 2, 1. There it is. Please. No, but it's huge. Okay, take that. And a 1696. I don't believe that's very good. I think you want to be like 1727, but it's still a huge Virizion. And you know what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not catching it right now. The reason why is, as I've mentioned a few times in this video, Wild Area is tomorrow, so I want to catch this in a Go Safari Ball. And by the time you're seeing this, maybe you want to do the same if you're at this point. And if you get a shiny one, that's even better. But also what's cool about it is the Go Safari Ball is like a mini Master Ball practically, and I won't have to put up a huge fight with this. So, luckily, I can disengage with this. It's not going to go anywhere. It's still in there until it expires, basically. So that's what we're gonna do. But just like that, we are pretty much done with everything. Obviously, there's Stardust at the end. You know, we will be claiming that. In fact, we'll just claim it right now, just say we got it done with. But yeah, sadly, no shiny luck. It is what it is on that front. We really can't do anything about it. You know, it's all RNG. But let me know in the comments down below how you've done with this pass. Did you get a shiny? Did you get a hundo? Did you get anything good, or was your luck kind of like mine? Let me know in those comments down below. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here where we caught a freaking awesome shundo. You should definitely check it out.